there, good people. It's your holistic and next level coach Letitia here. And I hope that you are having an awesome day. And listen, we are in this month of joy. We have Coin June as our month of joy. And so we're continuing with that theme. And I want to start a mini series, as promised, titled Joy in Purpose. How do we find our joy in our purpose? Is there any joy in our purpose at all? Maybe Letitia, my purpose may not be all that jazzy. How do I find joy in it? We are going to uncover, unwrap, unlock some of that in this mini series. Okay. Before that, though, I want to lay some groundwork and I want to share with you briefly where I got the idea from because it really resonated with me in just a very short clip of something that I heard. But before I do that, I want to share with you some very exciting news that we have launched our membership, our Change Squad membership for women. I want you click the link below. Go ahead, get tapped in, get locked in, secure your seat, and become a part of the community. Experience the benefits of being unifying yourself with like-minded individuals, folks who actually get it, especially if you are in the game of up-leveling your life. You are looking to do things, move differently. You are looking to do things differently in your life. You are looking to move the needle in your life. You're looking to start something fresh. You're starting something new. You need some support. You need to be in the room, get in community with folks who understand, folks who get it. All right, there's going to be quite a bit that happens in our membership that doesn't normally happen like on our social media pages and all of that because it will be more personalized for all of its members. We will have special guests. You will have 24/7 access to your community that you are that you're part of building. You're going to have access to that community in our online platform. We're going to do, catch this, we're going to do some monthly and bi-monthly live coaching sessions. How cool is that? So not only are we going to have special guests, but we're going to have live coaching sessions that are going to be embedded inside of the membership. Okay. Now listen, I'm going to put the link below. I want you to go ahead, experience the benefits, experience the joy of choosing yourself. Okay. Because this is really what this boils down to. Saying, okay, Letitia, I realize that I need some support. I don't know where to start. I'm not sure what I'm doing. I don't know if I should be doing anything at all. I don't know which way. Should I go left? Should I go right? Should I go up? Should I go down? Should I scale back? Should I scale up? What in the world should I be doing? Who do I need to get connected to? And see, when you're in community with people who get it, with people who have resources, then you just open yourself up to all of the connections. You open up your network when you decide that your community is so much more than just you. Okay, or the people at your house who sometimes don't really know all the ins and outs of what it is that you actually desire to achieve. And so sometimes you have to, not even sometimes, but it's critical. If you're going to champion your change, if you are really desiring to live a life on your own terms, if you're really desiring to live a life of flow, of focus, clarity, leveraging, organization, and then working so you can win big, if you're desiring that in any way, at any level, you need to become a part of the membership. There's no more to be said. Click the links, get signed up immediately. It is a paid membership, but there is no disappointment in this membership, especially if you've been a part of any of our meetups. You already know what's going to happen is this vibe. You'll get to continually and always be a part of that vibe of that we have and we share in our online meetup space. The only thing is that you'll have access to so many different promos and discounts and access to my network within that membership. Okay, so go ahead, get yourself locked in, get your seat, and make sure you become a part of the membership. Okay, I can't wait to see you in the Zoom room. Now, listen, you got to get on the list because the kickoff party is on July the 10th. Okay, July 10th at 6 p.m. You want to make sure your face is in the place. All right. Okay. That is going to be exclusive. It's not going to be like our regular meetups where, anybody can come and everybody can come. This is only for the membership. Okay. It's going to be bananas. And I need you to make sure that you are a part of it. All right. All right. You deserve so much more. Go ahead and choose yourself. And let's go right now. Let's start laying some groundwork for our mini series, Joy and Purpose. Now, this is what we've been talking about for this entire month so far of June, right? We've been focusing on our joy. How do we tap in? How do we find it? How do we embrace it? What does that look like? What can it look like? Okay. And so sometime back, and it may be when she was on her tour, don't quote me, but you can probably find a clip of the same video. But I came across it just in some, mindless scrolling, if you will. And Sarah Jakes Roberts, she made a statement, and she says, so I think someone asked her, what is her purpose? Something around purpose. And her answer was, I am purpose. And I want to remind you that you are purpose, right? And you may be saying, well, Letitia, what does it mean if I keep trying to find purpose? How am I purpose? And what does that mean? How can I find my joy with that? How do I become the champion of my change with this stuff? And you keep trying to help us with this personal development, and I'm trying to build a business. Listen, baby, if you are trying to build anything, you're going to need to develop yourself personally before you and as you are building whatever it is that you desire to build. So I'm gonna need you to lock in, and I'm gonna need you to focus. Okay, focus so you can find your joy and purpose. And I want to lay some of the groundwork, but that video could have been longer than the clip that I heard. But I want you to know that when she said it, she had me at you are purpose. I don't know what else was said before or after that, but she had me at you are a purpose. And so often we're on a hunt. We're trying to find it. But here she puts it so well and so plainly, and that you are purpose. We are purpose. And yeah, so what does that mean, right? So what does it mean? We're going to chat about it. We're going to get into it in this mini series. And I want to lay some groundwork first though, because um when we talk about purpose, I know sometimes that seems very, like, oh, what does that mean? Let me find mine. How do I find it? Or who can give it to me? And things of that sort. And I want you to know that purpose in and of itself, just laying some groundwork, some foundational information, just so you can kind of wrap your head around what purpose is when you hear it. Okay. And the thing is, no one can give you your purpose. Okay, you were born with it. It's been there the whole time. It's there. You just need, sometimes, more often than not, we need help with discovering what that is. We need someone to walk alongside us and spotlight that, to uncover what it is and what it looks like. Because so often, if it's very natural for us, we don't see it as something valuable that we can offer the world. And the truth of the matter is, you've been taking advantage of it, or you just like, oh yeah, well, okay, yeah, okay, so what? Someone needs that same exact thing. The thing that you're needing, the thing that you have, the thing that you're holding, the thing that you don't think anything of, someone is in need of that. All right, but let's talk about this. So your purpose is really, what is it? What is it, Letitia? What is it? Let me tell you. It's the thing that gets you out of bed every day. All right. It's that thing that it should, because I know that's not true for everyone. It happens to be true for me now in this moment, in this season of my life. But I understand it's not for everyone. But it's that thing. It's that nucleus. It's that motivation. It's the thing that gives folks reason for being. For being. It gives folks meaning, direction, like, giving folks that is that compass for life. It helps guide you in your decision making, the things you say yes to, the things you say no to. It boils down to purpose. All right? It has everything to do with intentionality and significance, because it guides our decisions, our actions, our desires. The things we actually desire are wrapped in our purpose. even our motives, the reason we do different things, they're all wrapped in this purpose. Okay, so your purpose is very personal and it can manifest in various ways, but at its core, it's the driving force. It's the driving force. It's the thing. Uh, it's beyond like just having goals. That's why at intentional, we start out with goals, but it's never where we hang out all the time and go and goals and like, oh, what's your goals? And oh yeah, I have goals. Oh, you have goals? Oh yeah, me too. It's so much more than that because this thing needs to drive your life. It needs to become so strong and so vital in your life that it dictates everything else. It dictates your company. It dictates how you spend your day. It dictates how you spend your money. That's what purpose is. All right. So it's really beyond goals. Although we start there, it's so much more than that, far beyond. And your purpose is not a fixed destination. It's not like I'm going to find my purpose and that's going to be it. It is the thing that shapes your journey. It shapes your journey at the very core. Now, it can look different. It can evolve. It can change. But it's really going to be it will continually be the thing that anchors and grounds us, right? It's the thing that inspires us and fills our lives with meaning and direction. And so, like, often when we hear folks say, I need to get centered, I need to get grounded, or I feel grounded today, it's because they have come back in connection with their purpose. They have come back in alignment with what they know their assignment to be in this world. Okay, and it doesn't matter where it is in this world. It doesn't matter how far and wide you are to go with it. It does. That's not what we're talking about here. We are talking about knowing what your purpose is, finding joy in it. But you got to know what purpose is first, because sometimes if you don't know what you're looking for, you don't know when you found it. I hope that makes sense. If I am looking for, I'll say for instance, today I was looking for my AirPods. I knew they couldn't be far. I knew they had to be somewhere. But let's just say I'm looking for the AirPods, but I don't know what AirPods look like. So someone says, Letitia, can you help me find my AirPods? But I have no idea what my AirPods look like. Am I going to know when I have located the AirPods? I won't. I will not know that I've located them unless I understand what it is, what it looks like. Show me a picture. Give me some kind of, visual, some kind of audio. Give me all the parts. Help me. What does it feel like? How do I know when I have found that thing? How do I know I'm getting up every day walking in purpose? How will you know that? Let me share with you just like 5 aspects of purpose. Because today we're just laying the groundwork of our mini series. We're just getting all fundamentals in the way. Not out the way. We're getting them in the way because they're important. All right. So the first aspect of purpose is that it provides a sense of significance. And you're hearing me talk about walking in your true significance because it's not about just being important. Okay. It's not about your ego, but it's about you making your mark on the world. So it becomes so much bigger, so much more than you. It's you, but it becomes so much more than you because it provides a sense of significance and it contributes to a deeper understanding of your place, not just anybody, of your place in the world. You have a place in this world. Everything about you has a place in this world. All right, it connects us to something greater, something so much more greater. Now, you may or may not believe in God, but you may believe in some other kind of higher power. But nonetheless, my purpose connects me to God because this is how I wake up on assignment every single day. It's connected to someone larger, greater than I am. Okay. And for me, for some, it could be, calls. It could be a belief system. It could be just a desire to make an impact. Mine's happened to be heavily on my relationship with my father. Okay. All right. So my heavenly father, let me be very clear. All right. So, aspect number 2, purpose helps us to intentionally, oh my gosh, Here we go. Because you aren't going to do anything at a high level if you are not intentional about it. It's just not going to happen. I mean, you can do things and you can be busy, but I don't know how successful it's going to be. But I'm just saying, purpose helps us to intentionally prioritize our values, align our actions with our beliefs. Listen here. You need some faith behind your works. You need some work behind your faith. Yes, yes, yes. It helps you. This aspect helps you to make conscious choices that align on a deeper level. You see how purpose works? It is attached and connected to everything. When you are walking this thing out with intention, when you're doing it on purpose, when you're walking in purpose on purpose, because you need that's what you need to do. That's where the joy comes in. That's why you hear me say things like, I get to live a life that sets my soul on fire because I'm understanding of what my assignment is. Okay, has it evolved over the years? Absolutely. Is it a new thing? It really isn't. It's showing up differently for me nowadays. But if I was to go back years ago, I could see how it showed up years ago and how it has transformed over time. But the purpose remains what it is. It's just that I'm more bent on living in it than I was. I didn't get that that was my purpose. Then, especially when folks would make comments and I'm like, oh, okay. And I had I was like, oh, okay, great. Glad I could help. It was one of those kind of things, right? Because you don't know. When you don't know, you just don't know. All right. But when you know different, you do different, right? All right. So let me give you number three. I'm only on number three. I got five of these to give you. We're on number three. Alignment with your purpose, it lends itself to passion. Oh gosh. Passion, the energy, and fulfillment, that joy. Man, this is what you align. This is what purpose is all about. It's about aligning. When you are aligned, you 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 understand passion, you understand energy, you understand fulfillment in a whole new way, in a deeper way. Because again, what you do, your actions, your pursuits, they're all full of commitment. They are full of joy. I'm sorry, not commitment, but yeah, they are. Let me say that. So what I was meaning to say that they were full of contentment and joy, but at the same time they are full of commitment because you are committing to that. You just decide that I'm going to purposefully, I am making up my mind to walk out my life in this way. I am not worried about conforming to social norms and trying to do what everybody else is doing in the way that, no, that's not what we're doing. And sometimes you're going to look different. You may look a little awkward until you get your groove. Because once you get your groove in it, it's okay. Because when you get your groove and you are fully aligned with it, folks feel that joy. They feel that energy. They know that there is something so much more. They see you, but they start, oh, there's something about her. Oh, there's something about him. And they may not be able to put their finger on it, but they know that, oh, it's something to this here. Like, I've had people say different things to me, and they had no idea. And sometimes I didn't even know. I'm telling you, I didn't really understand. I really didn't understand because just being in your presence when you are walking in, and when you're doing on purpose is a whole different vibe because you understand, you know what they're talking about immediately. Whereas before I was, kind of shrug it off. It's like, oh, okay, cool, great. I just felt like it was something. Oh, I just knew that. Like no big deal. Yeah, it's a big deal. It's purpose. It's your impact. It's that dash between, it's you walking in that dash in a small thing between a year you were born and a year you leave, which we don't know yet. But that little dash that goes right, that little piece right there is a defining factor. It tells everything. What you do with that is the story. And so this is why it behooves us to desire to walk in purpose and stop trying to find it because it's already there. All you have to do is uncover it. Okay? It's an uncovering that needs to happen. All right? And now listen, doing any work with me, we're going to uncover it. Click the links below. If you're trying to figure out, Letitia, how do I uncover it? How do I figure out what this is? Because we're stop trying to say I'm fine. I'm trying to find my purpose. I'm trying to find my purpose in this world. Stop looking for it and hit the links, and I'll show you how to uncover it. All right? Okay. So listen, purpose involves your unique. We're on number 4, guys. Purpose involves is your unique and your valuable. Oh, this is good. Your valuable contribution to the world. It spills over into our work. It spills over into our relationships. Okay? Uh, and it can be like the impact and the legacy that we leave behind. Let that marinate for a second. Because see, your purpose is not just at your house. When you're walking in purpose, it's not just when you talking, you having girl chat with your girlfriend. It doesn't just show up when you go to work. It doesn't just show up when I don't know, when you when you just hanging out or you just take a phone call. No, it spills into everything. Your purpose spills into everything, and people can see you shining when you are walking in that thing, when you are walking that thing out. And half the time, you're not even trying to shine. You just gonna shine just because you're walking differently. You're moving different. You've decided to connect with different people. You've decided to, okay, I have this. I understand what my purpose is. Now I'm going to do what I need to do to cultivate it. Now I'm going to do what I need to do so I can enhance it, so that I can up level it. Because here's the thing, you've been given this purpose. You have this assignment for your life. And so what's really important is that you ensure that you get in good company so that you can hone in on what that is. So you can clearly understand and how to move in it, how you can actually monetize it. And she's talking about she says the Lord, then she said purpose, and then she talking about money. I sure am, because I'm thinking about the ladies with the people with the talents. What happened to the one who decided to not do anything with the one they were given? Go back and find a story. I didn't say it's in the book. So whatever it is, whatever my purpose is, whatever my gifting is, that is what I need to be operating in the world. I'm not worried about if I have 5, because I maybe I only have 2, maybe I only have 1, but I'm gonna work the one, okay? And that's what I want to encourage you today. I want you to work whatever yours is. I want you to work it, work it, work it until you get to that last number, because that's the impact. That's your legacy. And it's all a journey. It's all a journey. It's not like you just get like you just, I'm gonna find my purpose and I'm gonna get there tomorrow. Like that's not how that goes. Okay. But I can show you how. All right. So listen, the last one. Here's the last one. Okay, so we know number 4 is that it's gonna spill over. You're so in alignment that it spills over into everything. Everything you're connected to, it spills over into those things. Okay. All right. And so then the number 5, your purpose is attached to growth. When you are walking in purpose, you are continually growing. That's why you have to grow it. So once you learn it, you have to keep doing, you have to keep walking in it, you have to operate in it, you have to practice with it, right? You got to get comfortable with it. It's like that new, that new shoe. You get that new shoe, you got to put that thing on, or if you don't, you got to work it. I don't want to get on a whole rant about a shoe, because I will go all down the rabbit hole with the shoe. I'm not doing that. I am not going to do that. I am not going to do that. All right. So, but we know there is growth attached to your purpose is also growth. We continually grow, evolve, and uncovering as we're on this journey of purpose. We're continually just like uncovering our full selves. Oh, like when I breathe that in, you have no idea. You have no idea. And if you do, chat with me in the comments. Let me know that you get what I'm saying. You feel what I'm saying. You know you it resonates with you. You understand what that feels like. Because sometimes it makes you speechless when you're genuinely walking in your assignment and your purpose. It's sometimes there's no real way to explain that. Okay, and I wouldn't suggest trying to explain it to everyone because everybody's not going to get it. Let's be clear on that. Everyone's not going to get it. But also, as you're growing and you're evolving and you're uncovering fully and authentically who you are expanding your capacity. You're broadening your horizons. And again, you're just engaging on this lifelong journey of self discovery. Oh, and the beauty in that as you're discovering who you are, how you were formed and how you were created to move about this world, how you were created to impact the lives of others, how you were created to ensure that your family excels, how you were created to influence your circle. You It's a lifelong journey that you embark on. And so here we are. That is us laying the framework or the groundwork, I should say, for our Joy in Purpose series. I hope this has been helpful. I want you to just go back, play this back, jot down some notes, and just ensure that you are implementing, that you are connecting, that you are as much as you can, just kind of, sitting with yourself to figure this out, okay? Sit with yourself, give yourself space and time, and opportunity to just fully discover who you really are and what you are designed and created to do on this earth, okay? I hope this has been helpful and beneficial to you. So listen, if you do nothing else, you already know, I want you to first, before we talk about that, click the link below. I want you to make sure you lock in your seat for the membership. And I want you to stay well, be intentional, and always champion your change. You guys have the most amazing day. I'll be back for the next episode of Joy and Purpose. Stay well, guys.